Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here. We have several battles from Trevor, so let's go and check them out. The first one is a mono starter team, somewhat in 3v3 singles. So we're going to watch how this battle ends up playing out. Also, there's like a couple more, and we'll see how these end up going. So, Rayquaza versus Charizard. Charizard X, kinda. Charizard Y, not really. I don't really know how well this could go, especially against the Mega Rayquaza. It's going to be faster. If it goes for Dragon's Ascent, Charizard might be able to Dragon Dance and then make some magic happen. But then Charizard Y just has no chance to do serious damage to this anyway. So it is Charizard X. Things might be getting a little fancy right here. But at the same time, Charizard X wastes a turn trying to set up a Dragon Claw or trying to set up Dragon Dance, and then the other one goes for, or Rayquaza just goes for the Outrage, The mad damage right there, super effective hit, not taking any chances. And that is going to be just shut down right there. Outrage is such a risk nowadays. It used to be like the go-to move, but when you don't see any fairies on the opposing team, it's like, just use the Outrage, win. Swampert comes in, gets a Protect, so a little bit of a stall, maybe Toxic Stall kind of shenanigans on this Swampert. Going to use that as kind of the hint, like, alright, going to switch out the Rayquaza, go into this one later, and then now we go into the Wall Rain. That's one of the most interesting responses I've seen, and there's a waterfall out onto the Wall Rain, so maybe anticipating a switch, trying to get some damage out there. Doesn't really convert into much, but it's a Life Orb Swampert with Protect. There's a Stone Edge right there, and might as well hit that Ice. Super effective. Okay, Swampert does a little more damage than I thought. Wall Rain getting completely shut out in this scenario. Not bad. Life Orb Wall Rain, let's go. And then he brings in the Rayquaza once again. See, how many times do we see this? How many times have you done it yourself where you switch out a Pokemon and then you go into something you think is better? That Pokemon gets bodied and then it's over anyways. Like Rayquaza could have just followed through with another Outrage right here. So how much damage does it do? Not enough to KO the Swampert. And now we're going to not have like as hard of a hit from the Stone Edge. Rayquaza survives. I mean, this is why I prefer having Avalanche on my Swampert, because that would have been a much more solid hit and would have been a little more interesting. But overall, pretty solid right there. We do get the Confusion and a Quick Claw after that. All right. So Rayquaza's confused, tries to force it, gets the Outrage. Quick Claw makes sure things happen, and then Swampert goes down. So Swampert traded interestingly right there. Wow, I cannot speak today. But there we go. So Wall Rain came in, and then things happened, and now Empoleon is on the field versus Mega Rayquaza. Hits itself in Confusion, which is a pretty solid start, and then Empoleon has the Scald in return. Assault Vest? Going for Burn? What's happening here? Well, Rayquaza hit itself in Confusion once again. Yes, it does. So the Rayquaza is starting to go down right here, and Empoleon with a Flash Cannon now. So, like, alright, didn't get the Scald Burn, didn't clutch it out, but the Flash Cannon will be enough to finish off the Rayquaza. And now it's going to be the last Pokemon versus a pretty full Empoleon right now. Now, Dialga. Opponent's rocking so many legendaries right here, and Empoleon's like, what's it going to do against Dragon Steel? Dialga has the Aura Sphere, so that's going to be some damage, and this is probably where we see a pretty solid super effective hit. Maybe Assault Vest, I don't know. It's still in, like, 3-hit KO range, gets the Scald, searching for that burn, gets the burn, so at least Dialga's gonna be taking roughly Scald damage for free right there. Actually, no, it's not Assault Vest, just the leftover, so tanky enough on this Empoleon straight up. Dialga's hurt by the burn, Empoleon's Protect! Wow! Interesting little bits of stalling and Protect right here, but it's playing out, so the Aura Sphere gonna be the Protect, gaining a little bit of extra health on leftovers, and then Dialga just takes some more on the burn. So, that's a free quarter of your health gone just off of that one Protect play right here. So, Dialga goes for the Metal Burst. That's going to fail. Empoleon has a Whirlpool. Ooh, I like this Empoleon. I really like this Empoleon. So, you set up, like, Scald, get them burned, hit the Whirlpool, Protect, and then they lose, like, half their health. And then cool stuff happens. Not bad. So, there's the leftovers. I don't know why the Dialga decided to go for the Metal Burst. Didn't really turn into much of anything right there. And now he's going down to, like, Burn and Whirlpool. So Empoleon has Protect. I think, like, even if it was an Aura Sphere, Empoleon's healing up quite a bit. Aura Sphere was good damage. There's the Roar Time getting protected right there. And then so much damage over time. Like, Empoleon would just survive, and then crazy stuff would happen. So there we go. Dialga with the Burn. A little bit more from the Waterfall. I don't think it's enough, though. Oh, ever so slightly enough, but just shows, like, look at all this damage over time taking down on the Empoleon. Goes for the double Protect. Doesn't work. Dialga, Roar of Time. trying to go for the ultimate of finishes right here. Not going to be insane, not very effective, and then Empoleon just wins because Dialga goes down to all that extra status. I like it. I haven't seen Whirlpool in so long. I mean, if Infestation, like Infestation comboing works, you know, you go Toxic Infestation or something like that, Whirlpool is effectively the same thing. You know, you get the trap and then you get the DOT and then cool stuff happens. Let's see what else Trevor has brought us today. This one is titled, Does He Have the Power? And it's all caps. So naturally I got clickbaited into it and we're going to see how this battle plays out. Who has the power? Pikachu? Is Pikachu going to stack up against this VGC team right here? So actually we've talked about this. Like Pikachu showed up, it's like, ooh. Or Raichu showed up and it's like, we might be able to get something out of this, you know? So let's watch Xerneas and Kangaskhan. Pretty mean lead, you know. We got the fake out. We got Xerneas getting not too much pressure. Luxury Intimidate's going to help reduce some of this Kangaskhan power right there. And now things are about to get fun. I'm actually really interested in seeing how this turn turns out. So it's like Geomancy, set up the Xerneas shenanigans, Kangaskhan fake out, and then you have to try to figure out how to salvage it from there. I'm guessing Electro Web, like fake out and Luxray. It seems like the most powerful Pokemon. You Electro Web and slow down the two other Pokemon, and then Xerneas tries to set up. There we go. There we go. We're getting something out of this. We're getting something here. Not a lot of damage. Xerneas actually taking a little more than I expected, but still. Converting that into damage is the way to go. So there's the Geomancy. There's the Absorbing Power into White Herb. You know, we got this. So, I want to know what Luxray is going to try to do now. Because it depends on like the speed investment on that Xerneas after Geomancy, because it's only +1 right now, so 50% more speed. If Luxray is Scarfed, it might be able to outspeed, but there's Luxray getting flinched anyway, so under that Geomancy or whatever, into the Dazzling Gleam. Galvantula getting knocked down into his Focus Sash. That is going to be the dunk onto Luxray. It doesn't get to survive that. But Galvantula with the back-to-back Electro Webs, trying to keep the Xerneas down just enough, because now it's at neutral speed at least. It does have like mad special defense right now. And Kangaskhan, fortunately, isn't too much to worry about because the Intimidate, like, it'll still do pretty serious damage, but it's not going to one-shot everything you bring to the table. So I guess the question is, does Pikachu have the power? And also Ambipom. Or does Ambipom have the power? Is Ambipom... Actually, Ambipom's faster, so you can fake out Last Resort, and then Xerneas gets ruined right here. Pikachu has fake out as well. Yes, the double fake out for the save right now. Oh my goodness. All right, so Ambipom uses Last Resort. Last Resort is going to hit the Xerneas, dropping it down right there. Now, how do we respond to the Kangaskhan? Because Pikachu should be slower. Oh, no, it has Volt Tackle. All right, so Pikachu comes in with that Volt Tackle, going to be able to take out... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I forgot. After all those Electro Webs, yeah, I was just focusing on Xerneas, you know, losing speed. But now Pikachu comes in, and it's faster, and it's able to Volt Tackle down. So now, it's this setup. I mean, the Kyogre is not something that, wants to go against Pikachu, especially a Volt Tackle Pikachu. You know, Thunder Pikachu, maybe, because Kyogre has a high amount of special defense, but Kyogre doesn't have a lot of regular defense. So, let's go. Are we going to see, like, the dual one-shots? I mean, Ambipom's going to try to go for that Last Resort. Last Resort, that is going to connect onto Thundurus before it gets anything done. That's a KO. No Thunder combo for you. And can Pikachu do it? Either way, Pikachu has enough damage, like, you know, because Origin Pulse is going to KO. Holy crap. That was beautiful. That's how you come back into the double fake out, into the shenanigans right there. Cool. Another Pikachu focus battle, and in singles, man, this guy loves his Pikachu, loves his Swampert and his Empoleon, and has the Charizard X for ultimate extra shenanigans. Oh, wow. That's cool stuff. I am a fan right now. I know this is Fan Fridays, but I'm a fan of this guy. So let's go with the fake out on to Cinccino. Boom. Done. Pikachu going into a knockoff after that. So fake out knockoff, just, you know, comboing down the damage. The Sing not going to land. And that is going to be just the withdrawal right there into Clefable. I don't think Clefable is going to work out too well, because that's Pikachu with a Volt Tackle. So, Volt Tackle, boom! Oh, that's damage. That's way too much damage. And Pikachu losing a lot of health to that recoil. And now we get the Ditto coming in. Okay, the Ditto against... Oh, no. I feel like the opponent is going to try to Volt Tackle, and then, like, Lightning Rod is going to happen. Pikachu has knockoff. So we're going to knock off onto Ditto and actually just completely one-shot it. Is that even a thing? Apparently. So then we go into Cinccino, and then that is going to be a quick pickup right there. So, okay. I know what people are going to say right now, because the opponent doesn't have any EV investment is what it's looking like right here. Like, I believe the Clefable shouldn't get one shot by Pikachu unless Light Ball is really that ridiculous. And then also Ditto having the Metal Powder doesn't seem super competitive. It's just free battle spot, and then also outspeeding the Cinccino. Either way, though, we got to see some fun stuff happen. Like, the Pikachu can apparently knock itself out. Like, that's... With the Ditto, the EVs don't really matter as much. So, I was just quick. I think it's just a nice little way to round everything together, because that doubles battle was absolutely nuts. And also the single battle was pretty cool. But that doubles, like, you took out one of the most destructive looking forces imaginable with a Pikachu and an Ambipom, Trevor. I love you, man. So let's go, and we got some more Fan Fridays, so I'll see you guys in those. Hope to see you in a bit. There we go.